Hi, I'm Emilia Plak. I'm from Poland. We are here in Fly Games in Quebec. I'm very happy to be here. We are just about to fly the first task. We are 10 pilots here from different countries, all my friends. Since 2 years I fly with Paramotor's PAP. PAP is a Spanish brand. A PAP makes their own engines. I fly engine 125 centimeters. Just a month ago, we were in Marugan in the World Paramotor Championships. I was using nearly exactly the same equipment. My Paramotor was a little bit bigger. The engine was the same, but I had longer propeller, bigger frame. I like PAP motors because they are reliable. I like the design, the geometry of the chassis. It's very comfortable. It's the most comfortable paramotor I ever flew. This one is made for me especially for travel. I can disassemble the frame for air parts. I can put everything in a one bag, which makes travel easier. And yeah, I arrive here, I mount my motor, I fly every day, I don't have any problems, so that's everything I can ask for. That's why I'm happy. For the wing, since more than a year I fly Ozone wings. This wing is a Speedster 19. I was flying exactly the same wing in Marugan in the World Championships. I am light, so I need a small surface. This is only 19 meters square, but it still has a very good performance. In Marugan we were flying in 1000 meter high, so our motor has a little bit less power. I needed a wing which has a good launch characteristic to get me in the air quickly, and this wing has enough performance. It's also very fast. I could catch up with the fastest pilots in the navigation task. It's very resistant for collapses. I didn't have any problems, while I saw maybe other pilots complaining a little bit about the conditions. I could say nothing because my wing was just flying straight and I didn't have to worry about it. So it gives me a lot of confidence. I choose the same wing for slalom competition here in Fly Games because I am used to it. I train with this wing and I think it has enough agility to play. And it's also easy to take off, and here in Fly Games the conditions can be different. Sometimes we have rotors from behind the trees, so I can be sure that this wing get me out of the trouble nearly in any situation. Recently I start to work for Ozone. I am a manager of Ozone Power, which means I'm taking care of the paramotor wings in Ozone. So if you want to complain about something or you have an idea for the new wing from Ozone or any suggestions, I am the proper person to contact. Apart from working with paramotor brands, the flying paramotor, doing competition, I live in Spain since 2 years, in Costa Brava. I enjoy the place a lot. In Empuja Brava there is the biggest in Europe skydiving zone. I do also a little bit of skydiving. I really enjoy it. I think it's an awesome experience to fly your own body, and it's really fun. Apart from this, I like to do a lot of different sports like enduro, trail bike, mountain biking, hiking, scuba diving recently. In my place where I live, I have sea, I have mountains, I have paragliding places. It's just a paradise for me. Fly Games is a slalom competition. It's something since many of us professional paramotor pilots would dream about. We dream to be invited to the places like here, which are very, very beautiful, to fly really fun tasks around pilots over the water, and it's everything I can dream about, really. It's something in between a competition and a show. We still compete, we fight for the first place, we fight for prize money, but at the same time we do the show for public. We have a television here, we have a big screen, we have maybe even thousands of people watching us, and we represent our sport, we represent all paramotor sport to wider public. It's something we have never done before, and we are responsible how do we show it. So we don't want to make too crazy thing. We don't want to crash. We don't want anyone to be injured. And so we have to compete, but on the other hand, we have to keep us safe and be careful a little bit. And that's what I do usually in this kind of competition. I'm still fighting for a first place, of course, because I'm here to compete. But I know my limits, and I try to do my best to give also the best show to public.